let's just smoke if you're ready and you know what you want. And you're strong, but don't be catching. Yo, I said, who can it be? It's cause of the love. Take him to the tower, take his head off for pissing me off. I said, who can it be? It's cause of the love. Take him to the tower, take his head off for pissing me off. Yo, I said, who can it be?
Yo, it's Quincy to qozo. Boom. We're back. You know, we are fully back. So anyway, today's topic is, I got a few topics because some serious stuff going on. Yeah. I know I'm not high, if you want to look upon me. I just want to come out in style. Pussy clot. What me I say? Today's topic is about forgiveness. Yeah? Now, I heard a little thing from the boy Charleston. It didn't resonate with me, but I heard him still. You know, me hear him still. So me I make you hear him still, you know? Watch this one here. Tell me how when I feel. We are talk about forgiveness today. I don't know why me I talk here, but hear what me I say. Yo, Abba!
I want me to do something to you and then you forgive me and you start it. But I don't want to be the first. Let me get you back, and then you start forgiving me, and then maybe I can forgive you. I don't believe in forgiveness. I think it's all right to have a hateful, unforgiving heart. I think that's how you live longer, hating a motherfucker. I think having a forgiving heart causes you to go to the grave early, holding that shit in when you really ain't forgave a motherfucker. I'm the kind of motherfucker, if you do something to me, I gotta get my lick back. I want to do something back to you. If you said something about me, I want to say something about you. Then let me see if you can forgive me once I do something to you.
I like that part.
Let you try to start forgiving.
That's the part I do like.
I can't forgive, and I damn sure ain't gonna forget a motherfucking thing. I don't want to be forgiven. I don't want to have a forgiving heart. I want me to do something to you, and then you forgive me, and you start it. But I don't want to be the first to forgive. Let me get you back, and then you start forgiving me, and then maybe
Pause. Hey man, I'll take them glasses off. I get serious now. Okay, let's go. So, what do we think about what he said? Me personally, I feel like some parts of what he's saying, he's got a point. But then there's some parts that make you sound like a hater. And at the end of the day, sometimes being a hater is a natural part of being a human being. You can say, I'm not a hater, but bro, I've never ever watched a man's pocket before, and I've never ever saw a man and thought, oh my god, he swags better than mine and stuff like that. That's some jealous shit. You know what I mean? But a man might end up making you not like him because of something he's done to you. And I can understand that, because I know I've probably done plenty of things to people where I made them not like me. And I don't know, depending on how their heart is set up, that might turn to hate and consume them. Do you know what I mean? But for me to sit down and hate you, brother, I know people that have done me wrong, probably even bust shots at me. Brother, I don't even think about these people, much less hate them. I don't even think about them. So So for me to sit down and hate these people, that's taking a lot of my energy, bro. And sisters. It's taking a lot of energy. A lot of energy. And I don't do that. Like I said, I've seen people that have, through my life, that have done stuff to me. And I don't feel like me sitting down hating them is going to make me feel anything but better about me moving forward and trying to make a better life for myself. And if I sit down being hateful, like, you know what? There's someone in life who's changed my life destiny, right? Changed my life destiny because of they was who they was gonna be. This will more come out in the audio book next month. But I've had a person that was very dominating in my life, right? And they changed my life path based on what they wanted in life. I don't even hate him. I don't. Right now, the way life is right now, I'm very sympathetic to the person. Only because I know. Like, you know, like some people can pretend and go on like, this person wasn't that or this person wasn't that. But I've seen it in my own eyes. Like, you know, and then I've seen it and then I've kind of replicated it in my era. So I know how hate exists. And I know how people can carry feelings for years and then it comes out in different ways. Do you know what I mean? But the book is going to be, the audio book is going to be very interesting. Because a lot of things are going to come out. A lot of things you don't know. That's for me, that's against me. That makes me look rubbish. That makes me look good. That makes me look bad. But all of that looking bad or looking good or looking rubbish is all dependent on how your mind's set up. For me, everything was just an experience. You know what I mean? And it made me who I am now. It made me have a clear mind to be able to relay and talk to you and let you understand what some things are not to be looked as on good, and some things are not to be frowned upon. Because I can tell you what it meant in a clear, concise way that makes you understand it instead of following it or getting misled by it. I can do all of that. God has blessed me with that mind and made me go through that experience and have a sound mind and still look fresh as I am. And look good as I am and look not stressed and not looking like a junkie, and you know what I mean, and coming through that, you know, like the amount of bird I've done, you know, I shouldn't be looking like this. I could show you another 10 man that has done less bird than me and they look haggard. Yeah? Look haggard. Them guys be hating on me. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So there's a lot to forgiveness. Forgiveness is not straightforward. You know? Look, I've had a man bite me on my face. Right? But I know he bite me because he was scared. Do you get what I'm saying? He bite me because he was scared. You know the ones there, we was in Long Larton. But all this will come out in the book. I mean in the audio book, don't worry. It's in Larton. Certain ops came in my pen. Tried to move to me in the pen. Held him, big one. Held him. Flung him on the floor. Started punching his face out. And then the other guys was on my back kicking me. But they end up kicking me into him. So when they kicked me into him, my face went down into him. And he bit me. Because you can't fight me. These guys can't fight me. I'm a physical. I've been physical since I was young. So it doesn't matter how big you are. It doesn't matter how you move around. But what I realized is, once he was biting my face, I held his face close to mine. And the other guys were kicking me on my back. But their kicks didn't bother me. They was kicking me. It bothered me. So I just make sure this guy's head needs to stay as close to my face and not mess up my pretty face. Push it right there. Just kept it right there until the screws broke it up. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and them guys, like I said, I don't hold no hate against them. Do you know what I mean? And God has a way of dealing with everybody who's unrighteous. Do you know what I mean? And most moves that I've made have never been unrighteous, believe me. People can make you think whatever they want to think about me. Most people can say what they want to say to me or say this about me because they need to grow some balls and stop being scared little kitty cats. Do you know what I mean? Can say exactly what they want. But any people that's had the balls enough to come around me and be cool with me, they've always loved me. Unless you got an agenda. You come around me with agenda. When you come around me with agenda, God will unfold everything. You know, so I've got some topics to talk about this week in regards to the road, the courts, and stuff like that. And what I want everyone to do, I've got quite a bit of subscribers now. So I'm putting it out there now. I'd like everyone to share what I'm doing, put it on your stories. It's like you putting these other celebrities up on your stories. Put me up, share it, because I'm sharing jewels. Do you know what I mean? I can share things from my experience that could help your young kids, that could help your brother, could help your sister, could help your boyfriend. We need to share what I'm doing and what I'm saying so we can make a difference. Do you know what I mean? Because you got a lot of people that are talking all this talk. They've never done a day's work or never even had a bad day in their life. Do you know what I mean? Most of them, their mum's still buying them trainers now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we just need to focus and stay on the right track. But as I was saying, let's get back to forgiveness. Forgiveness is not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. You know, so I've just come from the sauna and steam, by the way. Just had a nice sauna and steam. I was drinking on the weekend, so you know. Just to check out my pretty face again. Sandra tweets. Yeah, that's my auntie. Big her up. Sandra Lex. Another thing. I'm a official auntie that. But yeah, man. Big up everybody. Everyone that loves me. Everyone that hates me. Big you all up. I don't mind. Even the middle ground people. You got no feelings. Big up on you too. Yeah. I don't need to big up anybody in particular because everybody knows who I am. Whoever speaks to me, speaks to me. Whoever don't speak to me, don't speak to me. But yeah, you know, forgiveness, like I said, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's just how your heart's set up and what you've been through so you can get over things. But any haters or any enemies that I may have had in the past, I don't even think about them. So there's no hate there. Do you know what I mean? People on the internet, I haven't even got time to think about them. Do you know what I mean? Why would I start thinking about you now? I've never had to think about you in my life, so it's just one of them things, man. Forgiveness is a big deal. But if you can learn the art of totally just forgetting about these people, I think that is the art of forgiveness. You know, some people will say, oh yeah, you need to forgive to move on. Well, I have moved on. And it ain't been about forgiveness. It's just about me forgiving myself for even getting in them situations. So I've had to even to deal with little silly people like yourselves. I forgive myself for that. Because I know what I've been through or what I've journeyed, or most of these people are not even my equals. So for me to even be getting involved in them, having beef with them or woo-woo-wooing or woo-woo-woo, you know, there always could have been different ways of dealing with things, because when we're growing up, in my community, most man was never on my level, and I'm not even gassing. Most man was never on my level. So if I really wanted to, I could have found ways of being the diplomat and trying to sort things out. But when you're growing up, no one's taking violations and you just make moves. Do you know what I mean? So I just want to thank God mostly for bringing me through what I've been through. Do you know what I mean? Because anything I went through was never about ego. My thing was always about wrong and right. Do you know what I mean? Any move I've ever made, it's always been about wrong or right. Do you know what I mean? And I've never been the instigator in anything that I've ever done. So for me to even be able to forgive you still after me not being no instigator in anything I've done, most moves, yeah, it's a big thing. It's a godly trait. So look, I'm a plant collector now. You know, should try it too. Keeps you calm, keeps the oxygen in the room, keeps you looking pretty as blood clot me at this age. You know, and we just look after the plants. That's what we do these days. You know, but yeah. Quincy to qozo, and I think I'm gonna wrap this up. But look out this week, a lot of content's coming. I'm gonna be getting live probably from next week. We're gonna build up this platform and make sure everything's run accordingly. I'm gonna start a membership for the books, but I mean the audio book, but it's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna run for around 3 months, and then after that my book will come out, and then hopefully we can have a nice time. Yeah. It's Quincy to qozo. Pretty looks now, well man again.